Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm gonna be diving into the game Subnautica Below Zero in a minute, which is a really fun survival game. I've played the original game Subnautica on the channel before, and I'll put some links if you want to see those videos in the description. But this is the DLC that recently left early access, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it on my own. It can be quite a nice, kind of relaxing game, believe it or not, especially if you go into the freedom mode, which is what I've done today. Freedom mode is like the basic survival, but you don't have to worry about eating or drinking. So we're not going to worry about eating or drinking today. We're going to swim around. We're going to look at the alien life around us. We're just going to have a nice time. It's going to be very relaxing. Hopefully we won't run into any big bad scary creatures that might not be relaxing. Okay, press any button to continue. I've turned the voices down. I don't know how much you can hear them. And I've also turned the music off because the music is really good, I'll say. It's very electronica kind of sounding, but doesn't really suit ASMR very much. So no music today. Alright, we are diving into the planet 454-6b. The drop pod has been deployed. It looks very, very icy down here and snowy, doesn't it? This is our main character. I forget her name. Oh dear, I forgot her name. Not good. Subnautica is maybe my favorite survival game ever that I've played. A big part of that is because I adore the ocean, and I'm just a big ocean fan, yeah. Oh look, there's our drop pod. Now you might notice some UI elements that we'll talk about. Nutrient block. Well, on the left, you'll see, I'm not going to pick up any more flares. I don't even need this. You'll see a pink heart circle, and you'll see a circle that says O2. That would be your health and our oxygen, of course. But then you'll see a bigger circle. It's counting down 55, 54. This is how cold it is and how long we have until we freeze to death. Now look, this is fire. Should warm us up quite a bit. So when we're out on land, we need to be thinking about how to stay warm. And look at this thing. Isn't this cool? I want us to open the PDA, but I don't want to do that just yet. This thing is very cool, like a flower, and it's radiating so much heat off of it. Look at that. Keeping us nice and toasty. See, it's going to tell us some stuff about arriving and the surface. Here's my inventory where I have that flare and my nutrient blocks. Let's keep going. You know, we have to be careful not to touch this thing. Robin, that's her name, because they are really hot. They would burn us if we touched it. Not good. But they're keeping us nice and warm for now. So thank you guys for keeping us warm. Look how icy This world is frozen. I mean, the game is called Below Zero for a reason, am I right? Yeah. And look, do you see some little things out in the distance? They seem to be moving around. I wonder if I could jump, like, from ice floe to ice floe. I'm gonna try. This might not go super well, but we're gonna give it a shot. I like this formation here, it's very cool. Okay, so I can jump on that one for sure. Oh, did you see that? Looked like something just poked its head out of the water. And there's some big plants up here. You might hear my keyboard a little bit. Oh, I don't know that I can make this jump. No, we landed in the water, and the water is not super cold, so we will be okay. Look, here they are. So these are basically like penguins, but they're alien penguins. So now that I'm in the water, my temperature has changed to my O2. They've swapped out. Hi guys. Hello. You're very fun looking. And look at the babies. They're called penglings. 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 See, so now I'm up here. It's cold. I go down here and it swaps out for my oxygen. Because I can only hold my breath for so long. And that's about 40 seconds or so. There's little fishies all around me. And here's my drop pod. It's not too far away. It's going to be creating oxygen so that we can breathe safely inside of it. So we can just click to go inside. Here we go. Our oxygen replenished. There's a little window we can peek out. So there's a communications log thing. I won't play it, but I'll let you know. Robin is here to look for her sister. Her sister supposedly died in an accident here. Robin is not so sure that that is the case, so she's here to investigate. Here's our fabricator. We can use it to make things, but we don't really have anything on us. And there's storage. I'm gonna go ahead and move that to the storage, and maybe I'll move one nutrient block. Okay, break limestone. Okay, let's break the limestone. There was copper ore inside. And look at this thing. Ribbon plant, interesting. Here's another one of those limestones. It's got titanium in it. These little fishies, we can grab them actually, if you can catch them. I didn't seem to have any success there. There's another fish, maybe I can grab him. This is a boomerang fish. I got him, but now I need to get to the top, get some more oxygen. I'm just holding him. Altair supply cache detected nearby. Where? Wait, I saw something cool I want to show you guys. Yay, I got the bladder fish. Look at this guy. This giant thing. It's pretty neat. This is a cool addition. They have oxygen inside, so I can replenish my oxygen without even having to go up to the air. The surface, you know what I mean. Here's some quartz, and this is salt. Do you see this guy? Look at this little guy swimming around. Did he just kill that? He looks like he's trying to hunt, but they look like little otters. I'm gonna get some water, or some air, I mean, from the Titan wholefish. Oh, dear. We just got frozen by this guy with the long nose. They are not so nice. They will shoot you with freezing jets of water. Yeah, not so great. Aren't they cute though? They're like, Yeah, they remind me of otters. There's also a new cool thing here. And this is an oxygen plant. Will also give us more oxygen. Like that. So we can stay underwater longer. Ooh, this goes down quite far. What's this? Looks like a sea monkey egg. For those little sea monkey things, this is its nest. Should go back up. I have to remember that I don't have a lot of oxygen right now. I'm used to, in my other game, I have a lot of oxygen. I have a couple minutes of oxygen, basically. Because I have a rebreather and like larger capacity tanks for oxygen. We should learn how to make it, so I should head back to my base. I'm just having fun swimming around, you know? It's really beautiful here. I love these coral bridges. It's a really beautiful game, and like I said, I adore the ocean. All the ocean. So having a game where you kind of get to explore the ocean, really, really fun for me. Can I make it to the door in time? Oh dear, cutting it a bit close. Sorry guys, I hope that didn't stress you out. So, we can form glass. Here are some things we learned to make. Battery, copper wire, wiring kit. See, we would like to get the standard O2 tank. We're gonna need 2 titanium for that and a fiber mesh. How do we make fiber mesh with the creepvine sample? Okay, I'm also gonna need a knife. I need silicone rubber. How do I make silicone rubber? From the creepvine seed clusters. Okay, well I have an idea because I know there's some creepvine very close to us. We just saw that. It was over here, right? Yeah, there it is. If I can just get, and I'll grab some oxygen. Oh, look at that. Some pretty serious inclement weather happening up there. It's also getting dark though, so kind of getting hard to see. Here are the creepvine clusters. If I can just get a couple of them, I'll get a few. They're really big though, they take up a lot of inventory space. And I'll head back. Maybe I'll grab, see what else I can find, because I'm going to need more titanium to make the thing. Is this the one that I used for oxygen? There we go. Titanium. I can't speak. Titanium is like the easiest resource to find. You really don't have to worry too much about finding titanium. Alright, so now I can make that silicone rubber that I needed. And now I can make that knife that I needed. I can do a lot of cool things with the knife. I'm gonna need, what was it I need? Fiber mesh and the titanium. So I'll get 2 titanium, and I'm gonna need creepvine samples. Now I'm gonna put the rest of the clusters in here. Probably made way too many. I don't need these fish because I have food and everything off. So I'm gonna see if I can just let them go. There you go, guys. You're free. Let me just rebind that. So now I have a little knife. My handy dandy little knife. Where was the... I'm already lost now that it's night and I can't see. I'm gonna go get a sample and also look for some titanium. There we go, 1 titanium. We needed the knife in order to get the creepvine sample because you have to cut it with the knife. Oh, once again, I forgot how little oxygen I have. It's very irritating. Look at the lights though, look at the sky. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, so hopefully I can just There we go, creepvine sample. Get a couple more. And let's look for titanium on my way back. This area that we're in right here, there's not really anything too dangerous. You know, there's no real predators around. Both games, Subnautica and this game, they start you in safe areas. So I find it really relaxing. You swim around in the world that feels living and colorful, and it glows at night. And you know you're safe here. There's nothing that can come get you here. When you start off, you know, maybe you're a little scared, you don't know, maybe something is gonna come get me, but after you play the game for a while, you know, nothing's gonna come get you. Alright, congratulations guys, we made our big oxygen tank now, so we should have some more breathing time. What would we want to make next? Maybe enhance our swim speed? It's pretty cheap to make. All we need is to make another silicone rubber, and remember, I already got those creepvine seed clusters. So we can go ahead and make those fins. Look at that. Go us. Next, I think the compass might be a nice thing to make. We're gonna need copper wire in the wiring kit. Oh, I can make copper wire. How do I make the wiring kit? I'm gonna need silver ore. Well, that sounds a bit complicated. Oh, I'm already wearing the fins. That's good. Let me put these up. This is an issue that I would like the game to please acknowledge and fix, is to back out of this menu, you press escape. To back out of this menu, you press tab. Two different buttons. That's not very good UI. And it's been addressed, and people have brought it up, and I've never seen the devs mention it, so it's just like a little quality of life thing that I really think should be updated. Because constantly pressing the wrong button to back out of a menu is very annoying for the player. So yeah, I'm gonna keep breaking open these limestone. And actually I really shouldn't be looking at limestone because I don't think the limestone chunks have silver. Where do I get silver? This is just limestone. Let's get some more air. But do you see how much more oxygen we have now? A lot more. I don't have to worry so much. In fact, I'll show you. Look at that. We've got 75 seconds. We are golden. We're doing good. What is this? Another limestone? I don't want limestone. I want whatever the one is that has silver. But I guess I'll just get some more copper and titanium anyway. You can see the sun's coming up, getting a little bit brighter. Where else haven't we been? It's hard to say because we don't have the compass yet. We've gone quite far away, actually. Maybe we should head over to that emergency supply cache and check it out. Go up to the surface for oxygen. See, I see a lot of outcrops, but are they the ones that have silver? Because I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, we will head to this emergency supply cache. I just realized that I'm holding those food nutrient blocks, but I turned eating off. I feel very silly. I totally forgot that I had done that. It's just a force of habit because I'm always worrying about food in my other game, you know? Okay, let me just maybe dump those then. We don't need them. Yeah, can I drop it? Yeah, there you go. I guess I'll just leave it in here for now. But I will. We're gonna go over here to this emergency supply cache, and we're gonna look for silver along the way. Yeah, I want to say that they're not in limestone. What is that? Why is it hovering in the air? Salt. I don't think I really need salt actually, now that I think about it. I think salt is mainly used for preserving food. See, look at those guys. You can see them shooting out cold water. You want to stay away from those guys. They're trouble. But I do want to get some more air. No, stay away from me. Don't come near me. It's looking quite different over here, isn't it? It's icy and there's a lot of creep vines around. See, look at this. We've been able to avoid having to go up to the surface for quite a long time. What's this? A sea glide fragment, but I don't have a scanner yet, and I really need that. In fact, why did I even come over here without the scanner? Well, there's stuff. You can open these supply crates and see that's got first aid, which is useful. Can you guys leave me alone, please? They're very curious, and they try to take things from you a lot of the time. Yeah, they'll try to like steal things out of your hands and then they'll run off with them. Not very nice. Alright, well, we're not doing a great job of finding silver. I'm not doing a good job of finding silver. Ow. That little fish hurt me. Got a little mark on my screen. It's gone now. That wasn't very nice, was it? I wish that there were more, and this might sound silly, but yeah, I wish there were more Leviathan class creatures in this game. I love them. There we go, silver. Oh, titanium. Here's some oxygen for us. Do you see any more anchenite? Anchenite, whatever it's called. Those outcrops. They're quite silvery looking, so they tell you, hey, I'm gonna have something silver. Okay, problem is though that I'm not 100% certain how to get out of here. Thank goodness there's these oxygen plants around, because I'm not seeing a way out. Hey, look at that, guys, we found some gold. We didn't even really need gold yet. Oh, here we go. And one of those little crash fish just hit us. And another crash fish just hit us. Well, we can get some sulfur while we're at it. Oh, that was a creature egg and not sulfur. I need to use my first aid kit when I can figure out a way out of here. What's that one? Just limestone. Okay. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wow. This went really well, guys. Yeah. I guess a lesson to be learned here is don't play without headphones because you can't hear the little crash fish. I'm gonna try a different mode for fun. Creative. I think that's the one I meant to click on. Because, like, I want to swim around. I'm not so worried about story, because I'm not actually going to sit here and play the story mode with you guys. I'm more just want to swim around. But that's kind of fun, playing it survival minus food water for a little bit. I'm playing it on the regular survival mode, not the hardcore one. Hardcore is like, you have one life, you die, that's it. Although, to be fair, in that save, I've yet to die. Because I'm a lot smarter about my health. Like, I should have just stopped and used that first aid kit immediately. Very silly of me not to. Let me take a sip of water. It's very hard on the voice to keep whispering so much. So, it helps me to do, like, very, very quietly softly spoken videos like this where I don't have to strain my voice. And also, lately I've been into soft-spoken videos more. Just going through a phase, so I've been enjoying making them a little bit more. Oh cool, we just got given a bunch of stuff. Let's get the sea glide. So, we can just dive right in and look at this thing. It's got a little map, which I'm going to turn off. Now, I'm curious, do things just have like 100% battery 24/7? I'm guessing yes. Look, there it comes. We can watch it fall. That's kind of cool. Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, it's yet to lose health, so yeah. Now, I don't actually know which direction I'm going because I don't have the compass. I thought it would have had the compass. I have this map, I guess. But, I don't know. It's not crazy useful. I know the sea glide is fun because, you know, it like pulls you along and you get to swim a lot faster. Oh, look at these things. They're little ribbon rays. We can scan it. Stop doing the animation. Stop. I just want to scan it. That's the ribbon ray. Arctic ray. Why am I saying ribbon? And these guys, they're not so nice. They're kind of like little sharky guys. Oh, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Brood shark. Yeah, we're gonna go around and we're gonna scan some stuff. That's the brood shark. Get the sea glide back out. Let's see if we can see some big old scary monsters. Personally, I love them. That's my favorite part of this game, is the leviathans. Probably the wrong attitude to have, but I adore them. Here's another scary thing. They are some noisy creatures, so I'm gonna have to mute them because boy do they make a lot of noise, and it's very, very scary sounding. Like, you think they're gonna be, I don't know, giants, but they're actually not that bad, and they don't really hurt you. They're just very noisy. They're all bark, no bite. Well, they will bite, but I like the name. The name is Cryptosuchus. Crypto meaning, like, cryptozoology is creatures that are only exist in legends and fantasy, and we don't have real evidence that they exist in the reality, like unicorns, Bigfoot, stuff like that. The Loch Ness Monster, those are crypto creatures, and Suchus is a giant dinosaur, like a Dinosuchus, I think. Yeah, it's a kind of dinosaur that lived in the ocean. So it's cool. Look how deep it's getting here. We're in the open ocean. Don't worry, don't be too scared. I know some people have a bit of a fear of the open ocean. Open ocean locomotion. But we'll stick to these sea vents for now. I think an issue is when you can't see the bottom. that worries some people, maybe. So maybe we can glide along the bottom. Oh, here's another one of those little guys. It's gotten very green over here. Oh, I think we're entering a kelp forest again. It's very green and lush here. Gotta be careful, those little sea monkey guys are gonna try to steal my sea glide. That actually happened to me. Oh, look, it's jellies. They're like these jellyfish kind of creatures. And they've got these giant eyeballs. They're called eye jellies. They're a bit creepy looking to me. Mainly because I have a bit of a phobia of eyes. Like, yeah, I know it's weird. Like close-ups of eyes and stuff like that. I don't like it. And there's little ones. So I don't like eye motifs and stuff like that. It's silly, I know. Like, I love giant sea creatures that could swallow you in one bite, but a tiny eye? No. We're quite far away from our home base now. And there's little jellies all around us. I don't think they can hurt you. I mean, I have yet to, like, touch them just in case their tentacles hurt you like real-life jellies. So, I've been avoiding that. But I haven't even touched the tops either, because I don't want to risk it. This one's quite big. And I don't think we don't really have health in this game, so I think even if we were to touch it, it's not necessarily going to... Oh, look at that. It looked like he just zapped that boomerang. Did he? There's a light, but it doesn't do a lot. There's a really big ice wall. We're getting deeper and deeper. Yeah, but you know what? We're not... We can hold our breath forever, so oxygen's not really something for us to worry about here. Don't you worry, little what's your name? PDA person. Yeah, this is the bit that looks kind of scary, I think, like when it's just dark and you can't see. But I don't know, we might be reaching like the edge of the map, so I probably don't want to go any further. Go back this way. Looks like I see a brute shark. I've been bitten by them a few times in my game. They're not a huge threat. And there's a cool little vehicle in this game. So in the last game, oh, where is this? There was a little thing you could ride called the Sea Glide. Sea Glide was super cute. On this one, it's called the Sea Truck. And the Sea Truck is super fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, I saw a small one of these. I have yet to see a big one. They are like a biome. Leave me alone. It's a vent garden. Look at it. It's like got its own ecosystem inside it. Isn't that amazing? Like its own little mini biome inside. It's so cool. You can't go in it. No, you can't go in it, but they latch themselves in here, and I came across I'm trying to go in. Oh my god, you're joking. I actually can go in? Okay, I was doing this as a joke. You actually can go inside of it. This is insane. Okay, gonna leave. I feel uncomfortable being here, to be honest. Yeah, I found a juvenile one and it was huge. It was still really, really big. But I thought, if that's the juvenile, oh my goodness, how big does the actual thing get? Well, look at it. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Very beautiful. We've yet to, fingers crossed, knock on wood, come across a leviathan. I was hoping we could see a whale. There's a whale in this game. I want to say they're called a glow whale. I believe they're called glow whales. But they're really pretty and they're very gentle, just like real life whales. Oh look, I think this is the juvenile ones. What is that? I'm kind of spoiling stuff for myself because I'm not crazy far in the story. Yeah, here's the juveniles, although I only saw one on its own. Very cool. It is really just a smaller version of the one that we just saw, isn't it? They just scaled it down. Ah, okay. Wait, I think I have been here, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, I have been here. I won't hang around because I don't want to spoil the game for you guys too much. But these things, they're not so nice. Excuse me, I'm trying to look at you guys. This is the Squid Shark, and they are a bit of a threat. I think they're so cool looking though. The design is just like half shark, half squid. Isn't that cool? So whenever I see the squid sharks in my game, I run away fast as I can. Because they're not so nice. Not so good. Oh, here's a whale. Look, this is what I want to show you guys. This up here is a glow whale. Big, gentle giant. They won't hurt you. But they're very beautiful. Look at them. They look very much like our baleen whales. Can you tell that I really, really enjoy marine biology? There was several years in my childhood that I actually wanted to be a marine biologist. But I didn't. I decided not to pursue it. What? I can, like... Don't touch its eye. It's kind of creepy. As I just said, I have a bit of a phobia of eyes, so this is making me uncomfortable. I wanted to, like, you know, ride the whale. Not something you should do in real life. I'm doing it, guys. I'm riding the whale. Wow. That's very cool. Thank you so much, my sweet whale. Now, whales are gentle giants, as I said. However, with a smack of their dorsal fins or their tails, a whale could still theoretically kill you, so you want to stay away from them. Just for your own safety, because if they were to accidentally hit you, you know, a little smackety smack, yeah, I could slap the life out of you, quite literally. Jubilee's fun whale facts for you. I have absolutely no idea where I am, but my base is back that way. Maybe I should head back that way. And gosh, it's so dark now, I genuinely have no idea where I am. I see a little shark. So, oh, there's another whale in the distance. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little freaky when you're like, you're just out in the open ocean, can't see the bottom, maybe can't even see the top. Really disconcerting. In fact, that's a big issue with divers, is you could lose track of which way is up, which way is the surface, and you can get confused. Let me see if I can build the sea moth for you guys. That'll be kind of fun. I called it the sea moth. That's what it's called in the original game, Subnautica. It is called the sea truck in this game. Sea truck. And it's really cute. In the game Subnautica, you had two different, like, little things. This is the sea glide. It's the same in both games. But you had a little, like a one-person submersible called the sea moth. Like a little round, cute thing. And then you had a big submarine. And that was called the Cyclops. But in this game, as far as I'm aware, unless it is somewhere in the game and I haven't seen it, there's no Cyclops. However, the sea truck, which kind of replaces the sea moth. I can't see. Just realized I forgot to turn my light on. The sea truck can expand. You can build bits for it to attach onto the end, and so you can actually make the sea truck really, really long. Not as big as like the Cyclops, the submarine, but pretty substantial. In fact, I've seen some people online, making really silly versions where it stretches on past the actual screen, which is too much. That's too much, of course. Oh, hello. Well, we've almost made it back to our base. We're just a couple 100 meters away, and everything's starting to look a little more familiar, isn't it? The familiar ice flows above, the bioluminescence. No big, scary things, and the water is relatively shallow. Do you think you could do this in real life? Could you go scuba diving in an alien planet with your little sea glide or your sea moth or whatever? Be quite a lot, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm gonna put the vehicle bay up here. It floats to the top, and then you stand on it. And then I assume I can just make the sea truck. Yeah, that's what I want to make. I don't need anything. There it goes. It's gonna build it. And then when it's done, it's just gonna drop it in the ocean here for us. You ready? Here it comes. This is sea truck. Look at this. Season is fun. Oh, I love this thing. Wee. And let me just show you. How do you back out? E. I think this is also where you build the modules for it, I want to say. Yeah, so I can make the aquarium module, so that would pick up fish around me. So, if you're playing the kind of game where you need to eat and drink, you could be picking up fish for sustenance. There's also the docking module, which lets you take this prawn suit along with you. It's very cool. And the fabricator module, so that way you can fabricate on the go. So that would let you cook your fish that you picked up. There's a sleeper one, which can gives you a bed. I never sleep in the game, but storage and teleportation. I don't know much about this. It's a bit spoilery for me, but I'm not going to use it. I want to make the sleeper one actually, just for fun. I haven't seen it, and I don't think I'll ever make it because, as I said, I don't sleep in the game. So I just wanted to see what it looked like. Can I go in it? So you can set a picture. Interesting. And it's got a jukebox on it. See, this is one of my favorite features of Below Zero is they've added like a jukebox that lets you play tracks. And it's like these tracks that you pick up through the game, and it's like songs that have been written for it. They're really fun. Should we sleep? I mean, it's day, actually. Oh, if it's night when I wake up, I'm going back to sleep. It's not, but who knows how long it will be day for. Ooh, do a big stretch and wake up. Look at that, there's something so relaxing about being just underneath the surface. I used to love to do that when I go swimming. Oh, this time of day is the best. When I swim in the pool, I like, excuse me, I wanna push it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. You can connect it like this, watch. See? So now we could be piloting the sea truck, and you can go back here and I could sleep or play some music or something. Fun, right? I'm actually gonna disconnect it. I know, I just worked hard to connect it. Only because it slows it down. It slows it down a bit. And yeah, I just don't need it. It was just for fun. Okay, which way did we go? Well, I think we went like that way. I don't think we've been this way. Let's go this way. I really should have tried to make, you know what? I don't think I need anything to make it. Let me make that compass. Of course, it's kind of like almost useless now to make it when I didn't have it in the first place. I don't know why I didn't make it in the first place. Oh yeah, we could do an upgrade. Like, I don't know. We don't actually really need any of those. The compass. There we go. Anything else I need to make? We're good. I think we're good. I just really needed that compass. In fact, I don't know why they wouldn't just start you out with a compass, to be honest. Okay, let's head east, because I'm pretty sure that I haven't been east yet. This is kind of where I started, right? Let's go to the surface. Oh, I just want to look. There we go. Yeah, I came from over here. So if I head this way, this is definitely in a direction I haven't been. Oh, one thing you have to worry about when you're in your sea truck is hitting fish. Fingers crossed I don't hit any fish, but I can't actually hear if I do. So I'm like, I might be hitting them, and you might be like, oh my gosh, you fish murderer. And if so, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I'm accidentally hurting the fish. I don't want to be doing that. But yeah, being this thing is so fun. You feel like you're safe in your little sea truck. It just got very blue, didn't it? Very blue indeed. Now there are some other kind of story related areas of the game. You know, we kind of passed that one ship and I didn't want to go in it. But there's some areas on land and some other spots that you can go in this game. But I don't want to go there today because I don't want to ruin anything. I feel spoiled some stuff accidentally been showing you things in this mode. But it shouldn't really be anything that is too, like, oh my gosh, game breaking. Oh, did you see that stuff? Load out. So yeah, you should be okay. It's a little plant. Don't worry about that too much. Oh, some whales. But I won't take you to those other places, just so that you don't have anything spoiled for you. Careful we don't get smacked by them. I don't know which iceberg she's talking about, to be honest. She said that in my game too, and we really had no idea what she was talking about. Maybe it's this one. Does it mean like you can go inside this iceberg? The way you could go inside that giant vent garden jellyfish thing? I don't know, let's go down and check it out. I didn't know that the entrance would be necessarily at the bottom. Maybe you like... Oh, that actually does break. I don't know what it was, just like a stick of ice, right? I don't understand what she's talking about. I even googled it, so I was like, what is Mulan in terms of ice? I had never heard this term before. And I still don't really get it. I still don't totally get it, yeah. There's a lot of icebergs though. If we go to the top, the surface, you can see how many icebergs there are. Yeah, I actually really recommend this game. I had heard mixed reviews about it. I have avoided playing it through all of early access, even though I bought it ages ago just to support the devs because I was excited about the project. But I bought it, and I am not a big fan of playing things in early access, so I was like, let's wait. And I started playing it just a couple days before it left early access. And I don't understand what the bad reviews were about. There weren't that many, I think, but like one thing seemed to be what I said, like I kind of wish there were more Leviathans. There doesn't seem like there's many Leviathan class threats in the game. So the game doesn't feel as hard or scary as the first Subnautica does. Oh, is this what she's talking about? That there's like a split in the ice? I don't think I can fit. Let me just pop out. Oh yeah, there's like these little grubby things. Okay, but it's just like, there's nothing really interesting here, it's just ice. Right? And is it actually just 2 flows of ice? No, it is kind of, I can't see. Well, it's very pretty in here. Okay. Anyway. That was really the only complaint that I could agree with. Otherwise, I think it's the perfect successor to the game. Like, it's very similar to the original Subnautica, so if you enjoyed that, and you enjoyed the exploration, the crafting, the survival aspect, all of that, you'll love this. It adds some new stuff, as you saw, that oxygen plant and like this oxygen fish. It adds stuff like that just makes you feel like, oh, that's a nice little quality of life change. And it adds some new threats, some new fish, new scaries, and the new threat of cold weather. So if we're happen to be above the surface on the ice, now we gotta worry about staying warm. So it makes the game a little more challenging in different ways, while still being different from, the original game, with the theme of the Arctic, frozen tundra. I'm personally a huge fan. I think that this game is really good. I really like it, and well, I'm filming this video right now, but I just hit finish. But after I'm done filming, I'm gonna go back to my other game. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna edit the video first, but then I'll go back and keep playing my other game, because I haven't played it in a few days now. I was obsessed, playing it like every day, every minute I could for a while. Some stuff has a lot of, like science stuff that you can check out. And I took a little break, but now I'm ready to get back into my Subnautica craze. I love this game. I love it. I really wish there were more ocean games like this. I'm hoping that with the success of these games, people will be like, oh, people like the ocean as a theme. Maybe we should make games like this too. Because I seriously love it. One of my favorite games I've ever played was this game for the Wii called, I think I just said that fish. It's not called I think I just said that fish. It's called Endless Oceans. Or Endless Ocean. One of the two. And, whoops. And it's so good. It basically would be like this, but on actual Earth, not an alien planet. And with limited maps, so not like one big map, but several smaller maps, and there's no survival aspect. It's purely about exploring, finding species, maybe cataloging them. There's like a version of the scanner and then you'll learn about them. So it's kind of educational. And then there were like maybe little problems you had to solve, like there were sick fish and you could heal them. And it's like one of my favorite games because I love exploring the ocean so much. And it was like cathartic for me because I like to explore the ocean, but how can we if we don't have submarines and high pressurized suits? So it was very therapeutic for me. And they made a sequel, Endless Ocean Blue World, I think, something like that. And I had a lot of fun with that as well. Played the crap out of that as well. Like seriously, oh my gosh, I played those games so much. Is there anything else I can make? I know I can make the prawn. Look at that school of fish, it's like... I can make the prawn. I don't think you guys care that much. Yeah, there's not really anything to do here. In the base, anything. There's deployables, like I can make the snow fox, but I'm trying not to spoil stuff, sorry guys. Alright, I'm waiting for the sun to come up because I guess I could sleep, couldn't I? I could sleep in my little sleeper truck. I love this. I love to sleep underwater. I think that sounds really cool. If I knew it was safe and I wouldn't wake up to be drowning, I think I would like that so much. Yeah. Let me look at those penguins again. So, sorry, the big ones are called penguins. P-E-N-G-W-I-N-G. Penguins. And the little baby ones are called penglings, which to me sounds like a reference to what's his face, Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever, I think is the person who didn't know how to pronounce penguins and he kept saying it wrong. You've probably seen that video, you probably know what I'm talking about. But he actually, like, he refers to them as, like, their mouths, like, split down the top. Isn't that cool? He refers to them as, like, penglings. Penglings, penguins. So, quite funny that this seems to be a reference. Seems to be. Don't know if it is, but it seems to be. So, this is Subnautica Below Zero. What do you think? Did you play the original Subnautica? Did you enjoy that? If you did, I highly recommend you play this. I think you would like it. If you enjoyed the first one, yeah, you definitely enjoy this one. Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna give it a go? Let me know in the comments. Tell me if you plan on playing it yourself. Look at my feet. That's cool. It's a really, really fun game. Although when you are playing it in the normal survival mode, just a warning, it can get a little scary. There are a couple of bad creatures out there that we didn't run into that are scary. So you want to avoid those guys. So it's not all peaches and cream and roses and honey. There's some bad stuff too. Yeah. Look at this. I love the rays filtering through the water. That's so beautiful. It is a really beautiful game, even if it's on an alien planet. Got these weird peeper creatures and the boomerangs. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, everyone. I hope you had a lot of fun with me. I had a great time swimming around in Subnautica with you. Let me know if, maybe in the future you'd like me to play it again. Maybe you'd like me to go back to playing the survival mode, and I can certainly do that. Having fun following this little guy around. Look at him. He's doing circles, somersaults. How cute. Very, very cute. Alright, and if you're not already subscribed, why don't you? I would love that. And then you won't miss any uploads from me. And if you're interested in watching my videos early and supporting the channel, you can join Patreon. I post extra videos there too. You can also join my Discord. It's free. I send out notifications when I upload so you don't miss them. And I love you guys lots. I'll see you in my next video, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Sleep tight. Goodbye. Good night, everyone.